We're bringing healthy back.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's home to me and I walk alone.
Hi everyone, it's me Min here, and I think it's about my time now to make a video of my own instead of Paul. So I'm here today to talk to you guys about the nutrition facts labels. It's very important to learn, I feel, and a nifty trick too to take with you when you're shopping for foods. You can take a look at the amount of calories a food has, nutrients, maybe you're getting enough of something, not enough of something, things of that sort. Let me show you some examples. I have with me some water. Let's take a look. We got 0 calories, 0% total fat, you know, pure H2O goodness. Ooh, I have with me here a trusty cup of noodles, you know, for us poor college students, cheap way to eat. It has 290 calories, ooh, 20% total fat. Ouch. I'll give you guys a look right there. There you guys go. Yeah. So it's very important, especially for those who couldn't read it before. I'm hoping this video will help you guys out. You know, I couldn't read it before either. But yeah, let's take a look at the kitchen and see what we got. Alright, here we are in the kitchen. Everything's all set up. And as I said before, there's 3 main parts of the nutrition facts label. The top part talks about the servings, amount of servings, and the amount of calories per serving. The US FDA recommends a 2,000 calorie diet, and these can be found at the bottom of the nutrient fact labels shown here. And as some labels are too small, so the US FDA actually permits not listing them. Here is the chart of the information I was talking about. It shows you the total fat and the amount of grams suggested for the day, cholesterol, sodium, potassium, carbs, dietary fiber, all that. So what is calories? Calories is a unit of measurement for energy. The higher the amount of calories you consume, the more energy intake. Some foods will have more calories than others. Water, 0 calories, 0 everything, just pure water. Or you can go semi amount of calories. You go with things like cereal here with 120 calories, or you can go big with something like this, something like that on rare occasions. And if you do something like this, you're gonna have to be like that dude over there. Let's go to the middle section now of the nutrition facts label. It's this part, the pink part. There you guys. Okay. Anyways, this pink part just shows you the amount of total fat, cholesterol, sodium, potassium, total carbohydrates, proteins, things like that. And everything, if you notice closely, everything is listed in grams, and on the very right you can see percentages, daily value percentages. What the grams is, you can add up vertically, because one serving is 32 grams. The US FDA allows rounding errors, so as you add up you can get, you know, plus or minus a couple grams here and there. That should be fine. Like here, it's the total amount of fat here. It says is you have 1.5 grams of fat. And sodium, 180 milligrams, potassium, 70 milligrams, total carbs, 27 grams. I said you can add vertically, so let's do that right now to see if it's actually 32 grams per serving. Let's go right here, let's go real quick. That's 1.5 grams. I got 31 grams roughly. That's close enough to 32 grams. The US FDA recommends a 2,000 calorie diet. So down here it lists the amount of total fats, which is 65 grams. That's for a whole day's work per day, daily. 65 grams. Now, on the box it lists 1.5 grams of total fat. So let's calculate that. It's 1.5 divided by 65 of the daily amount. And it brings up 2%, which is listed here on the daily value amount, 2%. And that's what it is exactly, what the purpose of the daily percent value. You don't have to go down, look down here, calculate the amount of percent fat that you've already eaten for the day, things like that. So yeah, it's just a helpful tool where you can gauge yourself how much fat you have already eaten for the day and how much left you got. Here, let's give you guys a little example, a little tool here, so help you guys out. Based on the US FDA recommended 2,000 calorie diet, 65 grams should be about the total amount of grams of fat you should consume in a day. The box of cereal had 1.5 grams of total fat. That's 2%. 1.5 grams divided by 65 grams daily amount of fat. If you consume one serving, that will leave you about here, 2%. So what does this mean? It just means that you have just consumed 2% of your total daily amounts of fat. So if you were to follow strictly by the US FDA 2,000 calorie recommended diet, that would leave you with 98% daily allowance for total fats remaining in the day through consuming other foods. On to the very last part, the nutrients. This green section right here, you see. All there is to know is how much percent daily value is listed for each nutrient. Shown here, vitamin A is listed as 15%. So what does this mean? On the box of cereal, it said for one serving, it will give you 15% vitamin A. Now, if you consumed one serving, that means you just consume 15% of your daily total needs of vitamin A. So that will put you about here. So that just leaves you with 85% remaining for the daily total amount of vitamin A that you should consume. Okay, so that was just an overview on how to read the nutrition fact labels. I'm planning on doing a follow-up video with much more in-depth analysis of all the nutrients, the differences of all the fat we mentioned earlier, trans fat, unsaturated fats, you know, omega-3, things like that. I'll probably hit on some things, bad cholesterol, good cholesterol, and whatever is interesting and useful. So that's it. Yeah, and I thank you guys all for tuning in on yet another YHA video. And after this video, please, 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 leave us some comments or even video responses. We love them all, anything. We read them all, listen, and please continue to visit our website at www.myspace.com/youthhealth, or you can continue browsing our channel on YouTube. You can also reach us through Gmail at youthhealthalliance@gmail.com. So yeah, and that's it, and thank you guys.
Take it to the gut. Get some exercise, jump up and down. Get some exercise, jump up and down. Get some exercise. We're bringing healthy back.